What it do, y'all? It's your boy E2 Blue coming back at you again, man. It's about to thunderstorm out here, so I'm wondering if I should just stay parked right here while I was for work today, or should I just try to brave it through and drive home? But I don't know. I might just have to just sit right here and let the storm pass for a minute, because it just got dark all of a sudden, right as I was recording this video. Sorry about the delay in videos. I don't know if you guys know, but I started a new job. This is my second week starting my new job. This is my uniform, shirt, dress shirt, slacks, suit jacket. No tie though, but I wear a suit every day now for work, so that's definitely something different than I've ever done before. So, but you know, times got to change. You got to get better. Got to go with the times. Even got my hair cut even lower than it was before. I don't like my haircut like this short. I really don't, because those of you guys that have been following me for a long time y'all know when I have my locks, right? So to have my long locks and then, you know, cut it to the bush and then to this is just, whew, it's a culture shock for me right now. But you know, but the beard ain't going nowhere. But anyway, to the Cowboys news. We are days away from training camp, guys. Cowboys are getting ready to convene in a couple of days on the 20th to Oxnard, California. Just want to talk about a couple of things. I'm gonna try to slide in a couple of more spotlight videos for these undrafted guys, because the Cowboys got a lot of good young talent on this roster right now that nobody really is talking about. So you know, for guys like Mr. Eastside Harold, I don't even know why you even comment, and you're not even a Cowboy fan, but I appreciate you following the channel, though. I do, but don't hit me with the, oh, another undrafted guy. Yeah, because undrafted guys' lives matter too, you know. I don't know about your Texans team, but I know the Cowboys have been very good at getting good talent out of undrafted guys. And speaking of one guy we did draft, though, in the past, that we traded away, Ryan Switzer. Ryan Switzer just retired from the NFL today, so that's interesting. So he's thinking about going into coaching, so that's pretty much the reason why he wants to quit, retire. So, you know, shout out to him and everything. But also too, the Cowboys released Jaquan Hardy, the promising running back, for a linebacker in Malik Jefferson. I don't know much about Malik Jefferson. I'm gonna do some research on him. I may try to do a video on him, try to get some information about him, and then we'll go from there. But Cowboys know they need linebacker depth. I will say this: the issue that I have with that is, why didn't you go get Anthony Barr? You know what I mean? But you know, Cowboys do this. They bargain bin shop, and then they wonder why we don't win. Now, I'm not saying anything bad about Malik Jefferson. He might be a guy that can fill out the roster depth-wise and, you know, do something with the team. What is Leighton Vander Esch going to do now? What is this, his fifth year? This is his first year having the same defensive coordinator more than one season. So maybe that will help him. Because if we get the Leighton Vander Esch from the end of the season last year, this is going to be a good Leighton Vander Esch. We know what Micah Parsons is. We know that he's going to be moving around and such. But you need somebody that's going to be there solid, playing that natural linebacker spot, to, you know, make sure these guys don't get to the second level when they're running the ball, or, you know, things of that nature. So, Jabril Cox, is he going to be, you know, good from that ACL tear? We don't know. We won't really know anything until training camp starts, and that is the thing. Everybody's excited about that. I would love to go, but the plane tickets are way too damn high to go to California right now. And yeah, and I just started a new job, so I can't take no time off right now anyway. So with that being said, look out for some of these spotlight videos I'm getting ready to do. But I want to say real quick, you know, there's been a lot of talk about Zeke Elliott and Tony Pollard and this wide receiver core. What are they going to do? I just want to briefly just chime in a little bit on some of these things and what I think the team hasn't done and what they should have done and things of that nature. But you look at Zeke Elliott, right? We know that Zeke got injured last year. We do know that. We know that Tony Pollard, I feel like they're just not playing him right, because you could get a lot of production out of Tony Pollard. We know what Tony Pollard can do. You know that he can catch out the backfield. You know that he is a scat back type of running back. Now, for all those people that said that he needs to start over Zeke, y'all got to cut that out, because y'all got to understand that how the running back position works. It's not just running the damn ball. You have to be able to pass protect, correct? Not saying that Tony Pollard can't pass protect, but it's more so of Zeke is way more better at doing that. So, who would you ask Dak Prescott right now, who would he rather have back there, 20 or 21 pass protecting him? Definitely 21. Like I said, not saying that Tony Pollard can't do that, but that's not really his thing. That's why he's not that's why he wouldn't be a good number one running back on this team. Not taking nothing away with Tony Pollard, is just the way it is. Zeke, that's just his role. If you use them like a 1-2 punch, it works. Kind of like what we did back in the day with, rest in peace, Marion Barber and Tashard Choice and Felix Jones. You do something like that where you use them in spot duty and use them to their potential and to their strengths, it works out for your team. Now, I like the idea of them throwing him on the outside and maybe using him as a wide receiver, as a slot here and there, but don't do that too much. I'd rather see him do more things in the running back position, like catching the ball in the backfield, doing some Deebo Samuel type of things when they converted Deebo Samuel to like a wide receiver running back combo, kind of like what Cordero Patterson was to the Falcons. So, if you do some things like that, you're able to maximize the ability of that player, correct? So, with Zeke being the power back, with Zeke being the bell cow, you can do some things like that with Tony Pollard. Switch things up, have him switch up outside, have him bounce to the outside when he's just running the ball, and create those huge lanes where, boom, you'll get 15, 20, 22 yards a pop just based off of how you're utilizing your running backs. Now, who's going to be third running back? We don't know. Like I said, they just released Jaquan Hardy. Who does that leave space for? Now, there's some other guys on the team. I think, didn't they released Sewo Aluwalu, whatever his name is, Sewo. I think they got rid of Sewo too, but I know they got Ryan Nall back there, but I mean, is he going to be a fullback? Is he going to be a backup running back? I don't know how they're going to use him, but we'll see. We'll see. But that's all I got for right now. Oh, yeah, the wide receiver core. So we talk about James Washington and Jalen Tolbert and them fighting for that third spot, correct? So we know that Jalen Tolbert had a little bit of injury. We know that James Washington didn't do anything in the spring because of, his injury as well. But they're both going to be ready for training camp coming up, and we get to see what they can do. Now, it's been talks about them getting guys outside. We've heard talks about T.Y. Hilton. We heard talks about Julio Jones. We heard trading for, which I think is crazy, trading for the Seattle guy. And I'm just like, why? If you're going to do all that, you should have kept Amari Cooper. If you're going to trade for a big name guy that's going to be more on your salary cap, you might as well have, if you're going to do that, you might as well have took that money and just kept Amari Cooper, if that's what you was going to do. I mean, because it only makes sense. But there are guys out there that can help this team that you can get. like I said, T.Y. Hilton's still out there. I'm not really a fan of Julio Jones right now. I think he's kind of done, to be honest with you. But if you're just looking for a guy that's going to be your second or third, but you need somebody that's kind of dynamic to help out with the brunt of CeeDee Lamb, right? Because I'm not taking nothing away from CeeDee Lamb. I just think that CeeDee Lamb is the number one and nobody else to take that pressure off. It's going to be very difficult for CeeDee Lamb to get one-on-one coverage because he's going to get bracketed all the time, which he's going to get frustrated and he's not going to get the ball. So you're going to need to bring a guy like in here that can take the top off sometimes, or a guy that's fast enough to get the ball quick and get you some yak yardage. Why not T.Y. Hilton? But like I said, there's other people out there too. But we'll talk about that as we keep continuing with this training camp coming up. So let me know what you guys think in the comments section. Look out for my spotlight videos. Your boy E2 Blue, always keeping it real. Y'all have a great day.